What's going on, world? How y'all feel? Man, let me tell you. So I'm talking to this coworker the other day at cafeteria, and I'm sitting down, and she telling me how she just met this new dude, and how he's so nice and kind, and man, she think he could be the one, and how he's so handsome and all this. But the dude told her that he doesn't want a relationship. He's just right now just trying to see if he can figure things out with himself and find himself. So I'm like, what the hell? And she tell me, at times we have casual sex. We've been dating for a while. I'm like, well, hold on. Casual sex? So, I mean, what's that? And so she telling me, casual sex, sometimes one thing leads to another, and then the next thing it gets a little heated and everything like that. So I say, well, damn, really think about it. I mean, you giving yourself up to this dude, and you thinking that he's gonna be the one, and you have to think about this storybook ending, but you're not thinking about the fact that you done already pretty much given him something that he can pretty much feel satisfied with, and then when you looking for more, it's like, well, hold on, baby. I told you from the jump I wasn't trying to get into no relationship. Now you looking all screw-faced and you pounding up like, well, damn, I thought we was gonna go places and do things, and he's like, well, no, it ain't even like how you think it is. So, I wanted to make this video for some of the women that have casual sex and the men that have casual sex. Now, I know that times you get hot and bothered, you might feel like, hey man, it's, the temptation might be too great to get away when you with somebody that you have chemistry with. But, at the same time, you got to realize, one, for women, you can't just devalue yourself to a point to where, you lose respect from a man, because now when you go to demand certain things that you should as a woman, and you want to demand more out of the relationship, you can't get that, because pretty much you done gave up everything that he really wanted before he could see all that stuff in the bigger picture. You feel me? So now, you looking at a situation where you done pretty much gave yourself to him physically and intimately, and now you feel like y'all gonna build on something, and he telling you, well, nah, that ain't the case. So you can't, put yourself out there and let the guy basically lose respect in you, and you can't lose respect in yourself and just give yourself out there freely to somebody that hadn't proven themselves to be worthy of, what you have to offer physically. So, and then for the fellas too, a lot of times when you having casual sex with a female, you might start, falling short on the safety side. Then you start slipping on your wrapping up, and then next thing you know, you might not even love this person or really know her, but next thing you know, you done either got her pregnant, or now you done caught something that you can't even get rid of because you done messed around and slipped up and not worn some protection, and now you slipping around with some disease that you don't even know, that you can't even pronounce, but it's all because you took that chance on somebody you felt comfortable with because you having casual sex. So you got to realize what you're doing. I mean, think about it, man. That's why some of these kids around here running crazy now, because they don't have that leadership. They don't have that guidance, or, somebody to show them the right way, because really, there's no mother and father in the household like it used to be back in the day. I mean, back in the day, you had two parents to show you, one, how to be a man if you're a young man, and then a woman to show their daughters how to be a real and strong woman. But you don't have that now, because everybody just having sex and not thinking about the repercussions of what they doing and the outcome. And then now they have a baby, and they don't have time to spend with the child to show them how to be a strong person, whether it's male or female. So, I mean, just real quick, I just wanted to share some of these tips and share some of this stuff that was on my mind, because I was talking to her and I'm thinking like, well, back in the day, as a man, you would want to have a woman that was okay with having casual sex, but at the same time, it's just ruining everything, because now you get so caught up in the sexual side, and then for the woman, your emotions start to get into it, and then you start to want more out of the situation that you have with that person, and it's like, well, I don't know right now. Or maybe they don't choose you, maybe they get somebody else, and now you done gave yourself up only to fall short, because now the person done caught feelings or got back with their ex or fell in love with somebody else that's not you, because now y'all don't really have no titles, y'all haven't solidified nothing, and y'all have one sex. Thing I was taught from a real young age as a man, growing up, dealing with women especially, is that you gotta watch how quickly they have sex with you. Now, when I say that, what that means is that as a man, when I'm with a woman or, you know, a girl, back in the day, it was like if you had sex with her too quickly, I mean, that's good for you. I mean, that might be somewhat of an accomplishment or a notch on your belt, but at the same time, that woman you can't categorize as wifey material, or it makes it hard for you to be categorized as wifey material. Not saying you couldn't ultimately be that, but it's very hard for you to fall under wife material by that man simply because of the fact that you did have sex. You gave it up too quick. Now, don't get me wrong, as a man, you know, we probably feel like if you do give us some booty, I mean, that's fine, we'll take it. You know what I mean? We'll oblige, but at the same time, you got to think about the fact that after the deed is done, we're going to categorize you. I mean, just think about it. We always got a saying, if she done it before, she'll do it again. I ain't the first, it won't be the last. So, you know, when we're pressing you to see, you know, trying to push buttons and see how far we can go, I mean, it's kind of a test in a sense to where it's like, okay, we're going to see how far we can take it. Now, you know the situation where the guy's like, okay, well, I'm going to put my hand on the neck. Let me see what she do. She ain't saying nothing. Okay, I'm going to slide down a little bit more. You know what I mean? Just to see what you going to do. Now, then when you do break or you give it up and you fall you fall under temptation and you can't get away from it, then you fall victim to our ways or our temptation. So that you have to watch, ladies, especially because I mean, I know sometimes you might have chemistry with a person, but still you gotta stick to your guns. If you know that it's too early for you and that dude to become sexually active, then you probably gonna need to fall back and just say, okay, well, I need to take my time and try to not let it get to the point to where the heat is too hot for you to bring it back down, and now you boiling over, and next thing you know, like you say, one thing leads to another, and you never know what happens after that. You wake up in the morning like, damn, how I got here? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like I say, respect yourself. You'll find it easier for having someone to respect you. You got to watch out for a lot of these diseases out here, and they're attracting a lot of STDs and things of that nature. And then also just, that's just loving yourself and valuing yourself and saying, okay, well, I'm not going to take nothing less than what I deserve before I even reward somebody with one of the precious gifts on earth. So, I mean, think about those things, ladies. I'm not going to talk your head off too much, but, leave your comments in my Dropbox here underneath the video. Also, if you can hit my page on Facebook, Male Point of Views /Relationship Clues. I greatly appreciate it if you leave your comments. I find a lot of inspiration in some of the things that I hear from you ladies and gentlemen that are always active on my page and leaving comments and things like that. So please continue doing that and check me out. Website coming soon, malepointofviews.com. I'm signing out. It's Clarence Brown, Male Point of Views. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it. Peace.